we're live. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, my fam. What's up, Kraken fam? Yes. Indeed. I've returned. Welcome. Welcome back, Arena. Happy Thursday evening. A good evening. Fitting because vampires, right? Hello, everybody. Hello, Sin, Grumpy Pants, Septia, Chops, TMI, Data Bob, how you doing? Snap, I was not expecting a double stream tonight. I thought that was next week. It would be. Technically is, but TMI... Was it TMI that said it? Somebody said it. Yeah, TMI is correct. I announced earlier I'd do one tonight just to test if it's even gonna work at this hour for internet reasons. Because usually trying to stream in the evening doesn't work out very well. That's when the satellites move around a little more, I think, so we're just gonna do some mindless, boring farming and hang out. I found to siphon your animal. You know what? That's too good. I like that. Yes. Crack an ambush stream indeed. But yeah, so we're just over in Revendreth. Per the title, we're trying to get specifically High Inquisitor Radu, because she has a cloak, a unique appearance cloak that you can't get anywhere else. And it's only a 2% drop. I have farmed the ever-loving life out of that mob, and still haven't gotten it. So, we're back at it. I am exalted with the Avowed, probably 10 times over. I kind of wish it had Paragons. And the problem with this farm, as you might know, it's RNG. What rare summoning item you get, it's RNG. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Let's get that stream luck going. Yes. Yes, indeed. But this character, because it's my main, has a lot of sin stones to burn. I got nothing else to do with them, so I can just keep, getting more over and over. And that's when I get stones. Like this time I got Gabby and Trian. Oh, I gotta click on them. So that's it. We're just gonna do that until either I get the cloak or stream's over. So, and sometimes I'm too fast, and whoever I killed last hasn't respawned yet, so I gotta wait. Which is fine. It's okay. Okay, indeed. There we go. The graphics are up, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, there it is. So yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. We're just gonna do another 2.5 hour stream like the afternoon streams usually are. And we'll see how the internet fares. But that's the plan. That's it. Real exciting, I know, but you know, it's this one right here. Kind of the worst part of it. Oh, come on. Show me that cloak. Doesn't want to show me the cloak. Maybe if I go hover over them. No. Anyway, the cloak is unique. If it had another source, I absolutely would have gone after that, but it doesn't. There's actually quite a bit of that I've noticed in Shadowlands, where a lot of things don't have other sources. It's unique from this one ridiculous source, which is fine, but like, it's not a great farm. So, already I need more thingies. In fact, let's just do this. Let's do that. I can just leave that open. Perfect. Hey, Inquisitor Radu. Alright. Excellent. let's head over there. Oh, I gotta use the stone. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, this one. That cloak. Admittedly, it's not even that cool. Like, it is. It's unique. But it's not... I'm not getting it because it's cool. I'm getting it because collection. So, you know. Working on protoform synthesis mounts right now? Awesome. Well, good luck. Good luck indeed. That is certainly a grind. Okay. It isn't the worst when... Isn't it the worst when the item's only mediocrely cool looking? Yeah. It's not that cool. That's okay. I'll probably never use it, but hey. Percentages. Alright. And I have a couple of alts here too. My 2 remaining accounts. Since I'm letting the sub fall off of those. So I can get double chances. Yeah, a bit. Yeah. Okay. Go get that. Actually, I wonder if I need to do the green ones. Will he give me a blue one if I just keep the one green one and keep doing the blue one over and over? Because Radu is blue. I don't need the Sin Stones. I'll try it. But I'm at 431 out of 500 mounts. Dang. That's impressive. I'll do what I need to get to 500. Absolutely. Yeah, at some point I need to finish that too. That's on my list after Ember Court, is to finish Protoform. But I'm doing all of it. Pets. Hey, I got Radu again. Stream luck! I did this for 2 hours because I got off work early. And I got Radu once. And here, I start up stream, and in 8 minutes, I get him twice. What the heck? What's going on? Also, hello, Haliak. Glad to have you back as well. Let's get Radu! Let's see. Summon. Get. Give Cloak, please. She looks so cool. I want her hair. Shortest stream ever? Apparently. Thought you said a ragu. I mean, kind of. Alright, no cloak there. No cloak there. And no cloak there. Okay. Now I'm gonna not do the green one and go see if he gives me a blue one again. Because if that's the case, I had just thought of that. If that's the case, that'll speed it up a little. We'll see. Oh. Wrong room. My bad. My bad. Wrong room. Okay, I got a purple. I don't need the purple, though. I got a blue again. I got Radu again. What? 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 Stream, what are you doing? You not. I did this for 2 hours. And that's just today. I've done this off and on quite a lot. I mean, I'm not complaining, but what the heck? Streams, man. They really do bring luck. I don't understand it, but I'm gonna go with it. Might need to stream right now. No kidding. At night now. No kidding. Jeez. Alright, so I killed the one blue. Let's go grab another stone. But first I need to see... Oh! Woof! My nose is calling bullshit on all this. There we go. Anyway. Ragu steam train, exactly. Yeah, I can. I can just get the blue ones over and over. Well, why didn't I think of that before? Gosh dang it. That's easy. Alright. Then he won't give me the green and the purple anymore. Good. I don't need those. I just need the blues. Not you. Daquan. Probably the pollen in Revendra if there is pollen in the first place. Accurate. Radu steam drain. Gotta respect the streak. I mean stream. Right. True that. Muted Kraken doing sneezies? Yeah, I had to sneeze. Sorry. my body was calling bullshit. Here we go. Gabby. Okay, yeah, this is much better. I can just do the blue ones over and over. Why didn't I think of this earlier? I'm dumb. Sneezing Kraken is very cute. Well, thank you. Excellent. Well, that makes things a little easier, at least. And I would just delete the blue one and, like, keep going. Because I have... Let's see, how many Sandstones do I actually have? 1,600. Yeah, that's kind of my fear, though, because it costs... What, 250? Yeah. 250 to buy a Sandstone. And I only get about 50 from a kill. So... Magda. Might run out eventually. Your buddy was like, a peaceful night in Azeroth? Audacity? I'll go ahead and sabotage you now. You're welcome. Exactly. Oh, so true. I need to turn my heater off. It's warm in here. There we go. Okay. Luckily I do have, if I run out of Sinstones, I do have Sinstones on other characters too. Not many, but at least enough for a shot. And the Cloak drops for all armor types, strength, agility, and intellect. So, it doesn't really matter what class you are, I guess. It's supposedly the same drop rate for everyone. Go. Also, I'm just now realizing how much quest content I can do while being unsubbed. I got content! I have found the content! Congratulations, Septia. That's awesome. Okay, she gave 100. Well, maybe it varies from kill to kill. Still, doesn't replace what I'm losing. I was farming a VoD rep during the reputation buff and ended up running out of Sinstones when I was close to Exalted, and I was livid I had to farm those. I feel that. I feel that. I did this farm for the rep with silver. So, it went twice as fast and we didn't run out of Sinstones, but mathematically, if you're doing it solo, yes, you will run out and you will have to farm more, because you don't get enough from killing all the rares. Stop going over there, I keep following the wrong arrow. Oh yeah. Gabby again. Gabby's still dead. Well, I should do the purple ones at least, and not... Okay, I'll wait for that one. Only one at a time. I should do the purple ones at least when I get those, because those probably give a lot more Sinstones, I think. Gabby likes them. What are the Sinstones for? They're for buying the items to summon the rares. It's the only way you can summon these rares, is by you spending Sinstones. Literally their only use. Oh yeah, I was gonna use the purple one. I'll do the purple one too, I don't have to pay for those. Oh, hey, nice to see you online. Hello, Alex. Glad to have you here. Welcome to my surprise evening stream. I'm usually on in the far earlier afternoon. But I'm testing an evening stream since I'm gonna have reduced hours from work next week, starting then on. I might be able to have some free time in the evening that I can do some streaming, so yeah. I'm missing that rep, I think. The Avowed? Yeah. The only way you can get it is you can get a little bit from the dungeon. The, whatever it's called. Halls of Atonement. Atonement? Yeah. Atonement dungeon. Not much, though. I think you can only go up to Honored or something with that. Or you can just farm the rares. Which is just this over and over. So, yeah. Come on, lady, you're dead. Reappear, please. I don't like this one. She likes to stay hidden and then not show up. Let's go, lady. I want my Sandstones. Oi. More World of Warcraft. Yep, a toesment. The ament of toes. Exactly. Come on, lady, reappear. Go figure I get the broken one. Come on, show up. My word. There she is. I get 100 Sinstone fragments, but I can only do that one of those every 10 kills, so might as well. Halls of the Toes. They're going to make me a toes for my sins. You know they will. Alright, let's go buy another blue one. Oh yeah, I may be high enough now to solo the dungeon now. Oh yeah, easy. If you're level 70, you can solo any of the Shadowlands dungeon from normal to mythic. Magda. I don't want Magna, I want Radu. Bleh. There we go. That's okay. Shinstone, please. Back we go. Get another one. But you can see why this is a grind that takes forever. Magda, again! Stop, please. She's still dead. I have to wait for her to spawn. Oh, yeah. Oh well. I meant level. Yes. I gotta wait for her to respawn. But that cloak from Radu, I think, is one of the last things I need in Revendreth. That's a world outdoor zone thing. Yeah. Yep. One of three. There's technically three things I need. The green muck dye that comes from a world quest down here, but that hasn't been up in a while. I'm still waiting for it. The Big and Walloper from the Pugilist Prize, as you probably all know. And then the cloak from Radu. And then the open world of this area is done. The rest is just Covenant specific stuff. There we go. I do not like these crumbling pride extractors. They're so irritating. Sure, use it. I don't care. Then delete it. They drop constantly. The bodies don't despawn for at least 2 minutes if you don't pick them up, which makes them respawn slower. Which is irritating. Dang it, I keep going into the wrong one. This one feels like it should be the correct one, right? It's the bold one, but no, it's this one way over here. Radu! Cloak, please. Every once in a while, I would use the pride extractors just to be like, how do you like it? Hmm? Then I'd chuckle the rest. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Give Cloak, please. Cloak. I wish you could get the Venthir's outfits. They look so good. Stop attacking the alts. They're not even attacking you. No cloak. No cloak. And no cloak. Alright. Move them further away. Okie dokie! Let's go buy another one. Wee! Isn't this fun? Some farms are just like this, man. It's this one. Magda. I don't want Magda. I want Radu! But I'll kill you anyway because I need your fragments. If I'm here long enough, do I get to turn into a vampire? Also, Baldur's Gate 3 is fun. Too fun perhaps. Isn't it great? It's absolutely fantabulous. I've been having a great time with it. Still my soul type of fun. Right? I know. I've had to specifically start not playing it past a certain hour because I'll accidentally end up staying up till like 4 in the morning and then I'm like, oh. Well, shit. Feel like I'm 12 again. Swear. It's great. Just everything about it. Okay, let's do the purple one. Is that the broken lady again? I have the broken lady again. Gosh dang it. Stop giving me that purple one. There's other purples. Because sometimes she won't reappear at all. And she'll just despawn. And you'll lose out on the sin stones. So it's a waste of a kill. BG3 is now that one game that makes you feel bad for playing it deep into the night, if not morning. Like you have school in 2 hours. That is 100% accurate. It's so true. And I don't even really have to get up that early every day. I get up between like 8 and 10 depending on work. But still, I can't sleep all day. Congratulations, Stream Element. I am indeed streaming. I think the internet, not my internet, but the browser and the bots are struggling. They've been slow, and as you can see, the emote icons keep breaking. A lot of them aren't working for some reason. 'Cause it's like that in my browsers too, it's a little weird. Okay. Let's go buy another one. I did that with fan fiction during high school. See, I wake up at 2 p.m. because I'm a night owl, so I wish I could be, but alas, I prefer to be a night owl. Is it Radu? Nope, it's Gabby. But, you know, I have work, and I have stream, and I work out in the mornings with my mom, and I have all these other obligations. The list goes on. So, you know. If I had nothing going on, absolutely. Oh, it's because of the Twitch layoffs. Yes. We'll blame it on that. I'll buy it. Alright. Should I keep track of my sin stones? Ooh. I have 120 left. Might not be able to keep buying these. This might be a short arm. Yeah. Let me confirm. How many is it? It is 250. We'll go ahead and use this green one because I wasn't doing the green ones. I still cannot get this Baron's Pet to drop. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, some drop rates are just gross like that. You're near the best dungeon to be ever created in this game. Oh yeah? Ooh, which one? Sanguine or Halls of Atonement? Because both of them are good. I liked Sanguine more, personally. Here you. You gave me 6 fragments? Yeah, the green ones are not worth my time. I love Shadowlands, Oh, and that is not even the rarest one. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I love Shadowlands dungeons, some of the best. Absolutely. Halls of Atonement, yes. That is definitely a good one. I like Sanguine more, but Halls of Atonement is definitely pretty cool. Okay, well, I ran out of Sin Stones already. That was brief. Let's see, I can buy 2 of, well, problem is I don't, well, if they have Sin Stones, I should have this unlocked then. Yeah. Drez. Alright, let me switch characters. And, we'll see if I can do this on them. Because the problem with the Avowed farm is you have to do a whole bunch of stuff to unlock it. You have to complete this entire area's quest. And then, I don't remember how you unlock Sin Stones, but those don't drop immediately either. Okay, Priest. What do you think is the weirdest dungeon? I think it's Forge of Souls for me. Weirdest dungeon? I'm not sure, to be honest. I've always thought all dungeons were weird, but, you know. That's kind of just me. I thought the whole concept of dungeons is weird.
More work?
More work. Why is TSM on for you? Why do you have everything on? What? That's not how that's supposed to go. Let's fix that. That's strange. Here's TLDR. Yep. Okay. There's a shirt that is even more rare. Apparently on my server it's worth over 1 million gold. I'm not surprised. There's a lot of shirts. Especially some you can't get anymore that have been removed that are worth literally millions of gold. It's impressive. Okay. Let's get over to Halls of Atonement, and hopefully, since I have Sin Stones, I can indeed use them. We'll see. Because you can have Sin Stones and not have them unlocked, and you can have it unlocked and not have Sin Stones. It's a weird dichotomy. Don't really like how that's set up, but... You know, looking back, Shadowlands might be another one of those unfairly reputed expansions. The content we got was good, if not great. It really was, and I agree. It, like, the main storyline wasn't that great, but to a point. The systems were a little too deeply layered, and there was too much currency going around. But I mean, you can kind of say that about a lot of expansions. Blizzard has always had a hard time with currencies. And people were complaining in past expansions that the expansions weren't deep enough. There wasn't enough layers, there wasn't enough complexities. Because that's kind of the problem. People like to say Blizzard doesn't listen, but having been on beta PTR and worked with devs a lot over the past few expansions, that's not the case. It's actually the complete opposite. The problem is they listen too much. And as you say, squeaky wheel gets the oil. They listen to the people that complain. And those are the ones that they hear. Because those are the only ones that speak. And so those are whose desires they implement. And because of that, we get a too many cooks in the kitchen sort of scenario. And it becomes a little intense. So... that's just from my experience, having both worked in corporate, in business, in marketing, and seeing how the game works from a alpha beta PTR and one-on-one dev situation. That's just my opinion on that. They listen too much instead of not enough. So, you know, Shadowlands is the result of that. One of those where they listened a little too much and took kind of everything everyone wanted. Because what's one thing that people have always complained about? There's too many currencies. My currency doesn't last beyond a patch before we have another one. Well, Anima was meant to go around that, because Anima's used for everything. Yes, there are a lot of other currencies, but you know what I mean. So... But nobody liked that one, did they? You want one currency for everything? Okay. Here you go. I don't know what to tell you, man. They tried. I get it. Chef's Priest Purple is just Chef's Kiss. Thank you. That's from the, what do you call it? Mythic Season 2 of Dragonflight. I bought some keys because I absolutely wanted this set. I could not wait a few years to be able to solo it. So, it's Aberrus? Is it the Aberrus set? Yeah, that's Season 2. Please tell me I can buy things. Yes, I can. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to turn off H&P. That way I can buy specifically the High Inquisitor Stone. Because I only have enough to buy 2. And fingers crossed, I get Radu. First one's Magna. RIP. I blame COVID. Yeah, definitely. Also one of the coolest flight path transitions right there. Absolutely. The travel could have been a tiny bit better. Like, we needed some sort of way to physically fly between the zones or fast travel between the zones. The flight paths are a little long, but otherwise, absolutely gorgeous. Boop. Okay. I still think a good chunk of the community should go plenty easier on WoD devs, quite honestly. Some of them are mean, very hard to please. Oh yeah, absolutely. Very selfish, too. Like, I get we're paying for this game, yes, but the devs aren't magic makers. They're trying, man. That's why I'm usually, for the most part, I like to think pretty lenient with my opinions. Okay, give High Inquisitor, please be Radu. Dang it, it was Magda again. Stop! Maybe I'll get enough for another one. Please? Please give more. To wait for her to respawn. Nah, Shadowlands is one of those. It's just like BFA, or it's like any expansion. When WoD was out, everyone said that was the worst. And now they're saying it was really great. When BFA was out, that one was the worst. Now people are saying it was really great. It's just... It's always felt like... it's the cool thing to hate on the current expansion. I don't understand. And you just mark my words, in an expansion or two, Shadowlands will be appreciated. Okay, let's see. Do I have enough to get more? No. No, I don't. Okay. Oops, I should have checked. Who's the next one that can buy things? Lothi, Maladin, and Vo. Okay. So I can't buy any more on this guy. I'll just leave him here. I just reminded myself I'll need to go through Legion Class Hall campaign on my Druid. Oh, I'm going to feast! Oh man, tell me about it. The Legion Order Halls were fantastic. It's on my list at some point when I'm like not doing collector content so much anymore. Theoretically. I want to go through the Class Hall campaigns again. Many communities in Blizzard games, if not directly, all of them, are making me think, if you're going to be this nitpicky and express how you dislike this game, please leave. Right? Same! That's something I've never got to. Like, it's one thing to give criticism, or you can be not an asshole about it, you know? Be like, I don't like this part of the game. Because that's the thing, when I've asked people that actively hate on something. It's like, well, what is it about it you don't like? Why does he have all of his add-ons too? What? I don't need all of them on. What is this? They usually can't tell me exactly why. There's a few that have been able to, and we've had good discussions about it. But, you know. That's why when I dissect an expansion, I like to point out exactly what it is I don't like. And why. Because that's actually more helpful to the devs. You know? If you just say, the game is bad, no one knows how to fix it, because what does that mean? You know? Doesn't help. Biased, but Druid Order Hall is so pretty. Oh, isn't it? It's so gorgeous. Oh, I could probably just go there. You don't need to be Venthyr to do the Avowed, which is nice. Rivendreth. Do not play a game if you don't enjoy. You're actively rotting the experience for everyone more than you are for yourself. Right? I've told people that too. They were like, you know what? Yeah. Why am I playing this? I'm like, I don't know. Why are you playing it? If you're not happy, do something else. It's not like we're back in 2004 where you didn't have that many choices of MMOs. There's a lot now. There's a lot. Too many, almost. Too many. Oh, whoopsie. Oh, did my laptop freeze? It did. Hold on. Laptop froze. I use it to watch me, but the poor old beast. What are you doing over here, old gal? Turn off. This is my old workhorse. This is the one, not the one I'm playing on. This is the new one, but this old laptop that just froze that I was trying to watch my stream on. Turn back on, please. Thank you. Yes, I know I shut down improperly. Anyway, I call it the old workhorse because it's the one that got me through all of college and rendered all of my YouTube videos up until the late last year. That's a lot of work. You gonna be okay over here? Wakey wakey? It's trying. There it goes. Pull that back up. I saw it freeze and I was like, oh no, did my stream die? No, it's just my laptop. There it goes. It's working. Okay. Anyway. Where are we at here? I still need 4 or 5 classes left for the Legion class mounts. Nice. I know I love the Legion Hall class mounts. My only complaint with those is the ones that change depending on your spec, which is Warrior for some reason, Priest, and Shaman. All the other ones, we get all the colors separately. I don't know why they decided to go the color changing route on those. That'd be my one complaint about those. Oop, I overshot. Otherwise, I love the class mounts. They're gorgeous. Just like I love how seeing the game is bad, fix it comments. Right. Right. That's the thing too. 9 out of 10, the ones complaining can't coherently explain why the content isn't well done. Like, sir, ma'am. Oh, let me grab this. Non-binary monarch, you aren't providing any resourceful criticism. Right. What did I get? Did I get Radu? Yes! Okay. Give me these 2 alts. Okay. Now let me do Radu here. Fingers crossed. Yes, at least have a better solution if you're going to complain. Well, even if you can't come up with a solution as like to fix the problem, at least say why you don't like something. And then the devs can figure out a solution if possible. Like just, you know, I don't like this because the currency, there was too much currency. At least that, like something. Like, okay, that means we need to tone back the currency a bit. That's like leagues better. Instead of just X bad. Okay, no cloak on you. No cloak on you. What about you? No cloak on you. Gosh dang it. Darn it! Okay. Do you have enough to buy a second one, or... No. Poop. Alright, so Warlock and Demon Hunter. I'll just log him out here. I don't want to farm more Sin Stones. Farming Sin Stones sucks. Ah. Alright. So much mob grinding. Anyway, where are we at here? Let me look over. The MMO genre is an empire. You'll surely find something you enjoy, right? It doesn't even have to be an MMO. There's a lot of online games that aren't. Let's see, I said Demon Hunter and Warlock, so we'll do Demon Hunter. I started playing in BFA, and I don't think I've ever hated anything. Even with Dragonflight, I don't hate it. I just have a strong annoyance for the pain points of drowning in content and forest time community events. That's exactly it right there, Grumpy Pants. Nailed it. That's exactly how I feel about Dragonflight. Am I interested in Dragonflight content? Not really, but I don't hate it. It's one of those I know I'm going to enjoy a lot more when I can solo it, because that's the pain point for me. I can't go do solo content very well. Why do you have all your add-ons on too? I don't need everything. What is this? Who turned on all my add-ons? Who did it? I don't even need that one on you. Reload. Odd was the worst once you got through the leveling jungle. It was only for a little bit. I suppose. I had a lot of fun with it afterwards. I still do. I like a lot of the garrison collecting. There was a lot in the garrison. Okay. To Revendreth. I never had a class mount before. I need Druid to be my first one. The Druid class mount, quotation marks, is really cool. The lunar something. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a really big owl. And it's a passenger mount too. Well, for Druid form, but people can ride you when you're that big of a bird. It's pretty cool. I really like it. Alright, let's go see if I can get Radu. How many can I buy? 1. Alright. Really scraping the bottom of the barrel. And DK? Yeah, the DK is the cool one. That's right, that's the other color changer. Thank you, Data Bob. Yeah, that's the other color changer. It's Death Knight. Shaman, Death Knight, nah, I can't remember the other ones I named. Priest and Warrior. I don't know why they changed based on your spec. That was a weird decision. Because for all the others, you can buy all the colors. I really wish they'd separate them. Especially Priest, because the Priest mount is my favorite of all the class hall mounts. And it changes based on your spec. I think Priest and Shaman are my 2 favorites. And I've always felt the Shaman ones were backwards. They don't match my Mog, and it's frustrating. Oh, and by the way, do not get me started on the ones complaining about long maintenance on reset day, saying they take the day off for new patch expansion. Like, sweetie, have you not learned? Right? And then they're also the same ones that complain about there being, oops, I went too far, too many bugs and glitches. What do you think the devs are doing on maintenance day? Think about the word for a second there, honey bunch. Hi, Inquisitor. Dang it, I got Dacian. Well, we'll go kill him. See if we get enough. Oh, it's this guy right here. No! Hello, I just jumped from YouTube movie to Twitch and you were online. You're making really good movies. Well, thank you. Appreciate it and glad to have you here. Welcome. Welcome to my spontaneous late night stream. Testing out internet stability. I usually stream in the earlier afternoon, but I'm trying to see if I can increase my hours somehow. Yep, I can't get any more. Gosh darn it. Okay, last chance on my Warlock before I have to go start arming. I don't wanna. The problem with Druid, though, is it's not a mount in your journal log, but just a form with your spare spellbook. But that form is awesome because you can carry another person. Exactly, Water Goddess. It's exactly why I like it. It's really cool. I do kind of wish the Druid mounts, well, forms were quote-unquote Druid mounts and actually in the mount journal, personally. I know they're not mounts, they're shapeshift forms, but, like, we use them like mounts. I don't know, whatever. Okay, last one. Oh, that's right. Honestly, I prefer that form a lot better. Yeah, it is a cool one. I do like that. You know what said I really wanted my Druid? The challenge mode mop one. Glorious. Ah, same. I'm still so salty I couldn't get the mop challenge mode ones. The guild I was with at the time, we were partly done with them, and they quit. And we only had about 2 months left of the expansion. Why are your add-ons all on too? Wah! Why are all my add-ons turned on? I don't need all of these. Anyway, they quit and didn't come back, and I was not able to get into other groups. I was so mad. It's kind of my like, I didn't like FOMO stuff anyway, and then just to have, you know, self-fulfilling prophecy, if you will. Oh, because we did it for months, and it just grated on me to waste my time like that. Because I could have been getting it with another group, you know? I'll always be salty. That's okay. Okay, Revendreth. Oh, you think there are too many bugs and glitches? Well, geez. If only there were alphas and betas and public test servers, right? So true. Oh, gosh. Okay. For the people that quit WoW that are still complaining. Yeah, those are the weirdest. Like, I don't... Like, it's one thing if you're actively playing a game to be complaining about it. But if you quit, and you supposedly haven't played for years, why are you still here complaining about it? All the stuff you're complaining about probably even got fixed. I don't understand those folks. You know? I don't know, it's strange. It's like they've made it, well, their whole personality to hate on something, which I never thought was healthy. Shaman Mop Challenge mode, I'd pay so much gold. Oh, same. Absolutely. How many achievement points do I have? I'm not on my main, but on my alt here, this is my druid, or a druid, this is not a druid. My warlock main, I have 36,755. Does this tell me what my main has? No. I don't know what my main has, but that's what I have on this one. You're so late. I am, Vampy. Hello. Doing an evening test stream to see how my internet holds up, because next week I'm supposed to be adding hours. I figured, here it is. This is the character. This character can't do it, because this is one of the ones. You can have the stones. You have the fragments, right? Shadowlands. No, you don't. What? Oh. I'm on Ivkarad. I need Maladin. Wrong warlock. Why does my alt have it? What? I wonder if my data is incorrect. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to check that. This is... Because this lock used to be named that. But he's down here. I know, they're twins. It's because my main warlock is gonna be a Drakthir warlock, if that ever happens. So I just made him look like someone else for a bit, because fun. I mean, hey, if they brought back Mage Tower, surely the mob sets will be brought back, right? Right? Yeah, but the problem is they didn't bring back the Mage Tower sets, or our pieces, I mean. So even though they brought back Mage Tower, they didn't bring back the Mage Tower appearances. Here we go. So even if they bring back Mop Challenge mode, they might not bring back the sets or the mounts. I'll believe it when I see it. Nice, I'm at 36k. I really need to do some more. Awesome. Congrats. Good luck on your farming. I go back to farm anima. Good luck. Good luck, BZ. Do I actually have Sinstone fragments on him? I do. I must have done a lot with the Zelt or something. I haven't played... Oh, I bet I know. This might have been my Horde Warlock before... Because back in Shadowlands, I still had duplicate factions. That might be why. And this was just a race changed. That's probably why. I haven't played since Christmas. Played WoW since Christmas. Gotcha. Understandable. Hope you're enjoying whatever you're doing now. Okay, let's get over there. See if he can actually summon him. Now that I'm on the right warlock. I have the mounts in 3 sets. Got lazy. I wish I had all of them. I don't even have one. My group quit on me. Still salty. The thing, too, is those people never even came back. They quit WoW, like, completely. Entirely. They didn't come back. I had them on my friends list all the way up until BFA. I don't know if they came back now, because I deleted them all, but... You know. Played a lot in WoD, mostly on alts. Nice. Yeah, I had alts in WoD, but my real, like, alt kicker-upper was, Legion. Because of the different classes. That really started affirming variety for me. Kind of learned that there was a whole new world. You know, if you play all the different races and classes, and it's like, oh, that's neat. This is different. Okay. Yeah. Me patiently awaiting the deletion of factions sitting pretty. See, I don't want factions deleted. I just want the choice of factions. I want factions to be strengthened. Excellent. This guy can do it. Radu, please. Dang it. Dacian. Anyway, I want factions to be strengthened and given more depth instead of just, we're the human faction, we're the orc faction. You know? Where's my pet? Are you not out here? Should have summoned the other one, but it's okay. I need to make sure I have all races played, with potentially all classes, and the best of both worlds. Absolutely. There's a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of faction-specific stuff, a lot of race-specific stuff, a lot of class-specific stuff. A lot of race-class combo things. Yeah. This character's an heirloom, can you tell? Hey Kraken, evening stream is awesome. Hello, unsuspecting hippo. Hello. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Alright, did I get enough to buy another one? Nope. Okay. Alright. I am out of sin stones. You see, is there anyone else? No. Okay. No one else. Let me check the other two accounts that are active here. She doesn't even have any sin stones. Can I link currency? Is that something I can do? BG. Sinstone fragments. No, it won't tell me from there, will it? Of course not. Eutheldi, it's because there's none on that account. And Eutheldi is 25. Okay, well, guess I'm going back to my main. I've been running with my current group since BFA, but the tank I've been with since Wrath, and the DPS added along the way. Nice, well that's good to hear. Most of my friends don't stick around. My only two besties that I do have, they don't play very much, so it's okay. Sounds like it's time to farm actual sinstones now. Yeah, I know. I'm not pleased about it. Hello Telenias, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Good evening to you as well. Let me look up sinstones real quick, make sure. I haven't had to farm for them in a while. Let me make sure I'm farming them correctly. Let's see, what is the best way? Yeah, still HOA normal. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm reading real quick. 50 to 80. That's not very many. It's just so gross. Well, I might not farm these directly because I have a lot of Ember's Court left in me to do. And you do get Sinstones by doing anything else in Revendreth. I was noticing I was getting a lot of Sinstones from Ember Court. So, think I will do something else. So that concludes that, I guess. Let me loot on these other two characters real quick. They have mail. Yeah, I was hoping it was in the mail. It's not. Alright. Well, that's fine. Let's do something else. Let's see here. I also still wish Mage Tower wasn't level synced. I don't want to struggle. Agreed, Septia. It wasn't, the original version didn't scale you, but the new version does, because it's a time-walking version, and I don't like that. I don't like that it scales you down, because they basically made it challenge mode, which I didn't like challenge mode, because that's what challenge mode did too. It sucked. Oh, I thought you left earlier. I came back and you went poof. I did indeed, because I end my morning streams at 3. So I left for 3.5 hours, and then I came back. I'm doing a test stream tonight to see if my internet will even let me stream in the evening. Because last time I streamed in the evening, I didn't like it. But the internet I have was still in beta at that point, so. Radu wins this round. Keep your dumb cape for another day. Right? Gosh. Alright, let's see. Let me look. I have other things I can farm. Let's see. What do I need to do still? Might as well check world quests. No, nothing there. Coltras. Behemoth is gonna be over here. It's not up, okay. So that's not up. Weekly. What do I have in weekly? I do need to do those. I don't feel like doing those right now. I know. I can take all of my characters through, whatever you call it, Cathedral. Because I got one of the pieces earlier. I just need one more. I just need the shoulders, and then I can take Cathedral off the list. Cathedral and Tomb. Why don't we do that? We'll do some Cathedral and Tomb, because we still have another hour and a half before stream's over, so. And apparently ad break. That's right, I forgot about those. I should have grabbed a paladin. It's okay. Good evening, late night Kraken. Hello, Dark Omen, if you can hear me, that is. From the dang ad break. I wish I didn't have to have ads, but alas. Okay. Yeah, all your add-ons are on too. What is with that? That's so weird. Reload. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn these off. Get those out of here. I think I'm technically subbed. Arya doesn't have the icon on you, but who knows? It's okay. If you can still hear me, then you're fine. An hour and a half, that means I can be like Woodley and start yelling from the snoozy chambers. Exactly. Yep, because I want to do 6:30 to 9 p.m. Because that's after work. According to my new hours that are starting next week. Let's see, I was gonna do... Right, I need to get over to, Broken Isles. And we'll do Cathedral! So I can do Heroic and Mythic. Tonight I'm doing Ashes of Alar Farm again. Well, good luck. Hopefully you get it. Get out of here. Where am I going? Alright, down to the Broken Shore. I'm loving my evoker again. Turns out changing appearances helps. Good. Yeah, the Drakthir have a lot of customization. I love the Drakthir. I really, really, really wish they would add new classes to them by now. I want more Drakthir, but I don't want a billion evokers. Evoker is fun, don't get me wrong. But I would very much like to play them as other classes. Like, why are we taking so long, Blizzard? Same, they're beautiful. Right? They're gorgeous. Are the new work hours just for this week, or so, like, semi-permanent? Semi-permanent, because it was either I work 2 hours a day, or I get fired. Laid off, technically, but it's the same thing. So, permanent until otherwise stated. So, yeah. So I don't have good luck with jobs. There's one hairstyle for drag through men that just hits. It's like the side part similar to Night Elf Man one is just perfect. Isn't it? They have gorgeous customizations for their visage. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I need Mythic, and then we'll do Heroic. I like long side parted hair. Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Same. So sassy. Oh boy. Well then that is lame. It is, and I'm really frustrated about it because I've already kind of been hurting for money anyways, and then to have my hours so significantly reduced again, I'm getting a little tired of it. Better than just laying me off, I guess, but it barely covers much. Kraken, do you mind if I ask what you do for a living? Totally understand if you'd rather keep that private. No, you're totally fine. I do, secretarial data inventory, data entry rather. It's nothing exciting. It's a lot of data entry type stuff. I keep track of inventories and answer questions between a couple different segments of the company about inventory, and I keep track, I keep the data sheet filled out. ID numbers for everything, for parts. A lot of mechanical parts. So, I'm basically their living database. But, yeah. But I'm one of like 2 or 3 people that does that because I'm an independent contractor, which means I work for myself. I'm not officially an employee. I'm hired externally by a company, so that's why I can work from home. I'm not officially like, you know, I am this employee of this company. So, with that, you know, it's a contract type of thing. Which is why, and the company that I'm with is having some financial trouble again, which seems to be the flavor of the day this year. So, you know, reduce my hours. Oh. But that's it. It's nothing exciting. It's really boring. It's the same company I used to work for dispatch, just a different section. I used to do logistics dispatch, but I don't deal with the truckers or anything anymore. I don't write up orders, I just do the inventory movement side. Really boring, let me tell you. I'll take it over past jobs I've had though. Just wish I had more hours. I was supposed to start a new job this week, but I got laid off from it last week. What? You got laid off before you even started the new one? What? Jeez. You're not having any luck. Hence why I'm no longer subbed. Yeah, no, you're fine. I get it. It's by no means a requirement for y'all to be subbed. I appreciate any monetary gain you guys throw at me. Because ideally, I want to be able to go full-time with streaming. I really enjoy it. I've been building up my tolerance for streaming longer. I'm getting used to it. You know. Getting back in the groove. And, that's why I have to have ads on. Because I need the money from it. Because it does. Everything from my Patreon, YouTube, which isn't much, and Twitch, it pays for my internet, food, pays for the stuff for the hamster. You're paying for my hamster to live. So, you know, all that goodness. Yes, contract work could be a blessing and a curse. Yep. Like, it's a blessing on one hand because I'm a little more free, but on the other hand, it kind of sucks because you usually don't get preferred over employees, which is how it should be, and I agree with that. However, that's kind of the curse of it, which is fine. Boop. You're buffering quite a bit for me, am I? My bit rate's really high. Maybe refresh your browser? It seems to be looking fine on my end. I haven't gotten any notifications. If anything, actually. Stream looks really good. I don't know. Could be a buff. A buff. A glitch. Who knows? A blip. That's the better word. Shadowed grips with the Nathrazim. No, that's the gloves I got earlier. I just have the mythic for. I'm very sorry to hear that your hours were cut. I hope things look up for you in that department. It's okay. It's part of life. But because of that, that's why I'm able to. Oh, I don't want to reset. I want to switch to Pirog. That's why I'm able to stream more. It's just my hours that I'm required to work. Like, I can technically work at any time during the day to get stuff done, but I'm supposed to be logged in between 3 and 5, which is why I end stream at 3. I can fudge a little bit, and a little late sometimes. And then, you know, I work from 3 to 5 now. At least that's what my hours are supposed to be starting next week. And then I can start stream back up at 6:30 after I've had like dinner, maybe a shower if needed, take care of the animals, laundry, and then I can stream for a few more hours. Ideally, that's the goal. Otherwise, I just stream through the day and not break it up like this. But I can't, so we'll see if this works. Now it seems fine. Good. Smooth sailing for me. Good. Good. You buffer me too today, but it might be on my end too. I've always had issues with Twitch and my PC. Thank you so much, Luna Ray, for the sub. Super appreciate your support. 15 months. Good gravy. Can't believe you've been subbed to me for that long. Thank you so much. Because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. Did I turn on my VTS? Yes, I did. Making sure. I don't usually stream at this hour, so I'm not used to it. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. And hello, long time. How have I been? I've been pretty good. Like, besides, you know, job stuff, minor complaints, I've been pretty good. Good health, mostly good spirits. Just kind of that time of year when you try to reassess and reevaluate your life. You know? One of those things, so kind of trying to improve on some things, hopefully for the better. So that's where we're at. That's what I'm doing. But good things. Try to take things in stride as much as possible. Where's the time gone? I know, right? Gosh. Can't believe I've been streaming for over a year now. That's just insane. Oh. I don't feel like I've been streaming for that long, to be honest. I still feel like a scrub. But we'll see how that... We'll check back on that feeling in like 3 years. That's New Year's for you. Yep. I don't necessarily have any like major New Year's resolutions per se, but I kind of do. Based on something I decided back in 2022. Kind of there's just, if this, and this don't work out by 2024, I need to reevaluate some things. Type of thing. Oh. I need shoulders, please, Mephistoth. Give me shoulders. I want that off my list. But yeah, so I was doing the Cloak farm with Inquisitor Radu, but I ran out of Sin Stones, so we're doing Mephistoth instead. I don't feel like farming more Sin Stones, so I'll get those passively over doing Ember Court. I should probably fire up Ember Court on my 3 alts. It'd be good for them to do too. For myself, I want to move to Montreal and become a voice actor. Ooh, unfortunately. However, welfare was denied from me, so I need to sacrifice my autistic stability and get a job, which is going to suck a little, but hey, it'll be for a good cause. I might endeavor to go remote working if I can help it. Autism and being forced to go to a place physically is a major pain for me. Oh, totally understandable. I'm not autistic, but I could absolutely relate. I did it for many, many years. I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 5, every day, 7 days a week, and went to either college or work. And I didn't hate college. I enjoyed college a lot, but I hated my job. So I completely understand. I would commute like 45 minutes. No shoulders? You hoe. Oh, wait. You're not Mephistroth. I'm sorry, Demotrax. Smooches. I apologize. I take back what I said. He's like, but I don't have any shoulders to give. I'm sorry. But anyway, I hope it works out for you, Septia. That's definitely never fun. But hey, at least you're willing to... What was the... I saw somewhere related to this on Twitch. Someone had asked a friend to stop saying man up, since it was kind of sexist, which I get. But I thought it was funny because their friend changed to start saying fortify. And I was like, dude, instead of saying man up, I could say fortify. That's amazing. Okay, this guy's a hoe. He won't give me his shoulders. Stop it. Alright, let's pluck you outside. Fortify! At least you're willing to fortify! And go do what needs to be done so you can get your dream. So I really hope it works out for you, Septool? What the heck is Septool? Sounds like a troll. Anyway, Septia. Yeah, school I was used to, so it was second nature at some point. But job? Oh no, fear and anxiety. Well, I hope you get a good job that doesn't cause too much grief, at least. Yeah, I hated my job so much. I hate to quit last year with no backup plan, within reason. My partner was a really good paying job. Has a really good paying job. Well, that's good at least. But, yeah, I feel that. It's, never a good scenario when you hate your job, and I worked it for years. I was a marketing agent within an aviation company. Let's just say I hated my job. It is the opposite of me. I may have, because that's kind of the problem with me. If I dedicate to myself to something, I can get really good at it. But do I want to? That's the question. Do I want to? Gotta fix your add-ons too? Come on, man. There we go. This is one of those things where I can't let the universe do these things for me. I need to be a Venus flytrap, as it were. Gotta grasp upon opportunity. Absolutely. Agreed. Well, I hope it works out for you, Septia, and I hope the sacrifice will be worth it. Because it's not always worth it. That's the sucky part. You gotta take a gamble. But you never know. If you don't take the gamble, you'll never know. So, I hope it works out. Complete opposite for me. I hated college but loved my job. Understandable. Oh wait, yeah, I'm going the right way. Okay, down we go. Why are your characters acting brand new with these add-ons? I have no idea. I don't know why all my add-ons are turned on, but that's why I keep profiles. Thank you, Kel, for the sub. 15 months from you as well. Hot diggity. That's impressive. Thank you so much. I super appreciate your continued support, because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. And now you know why I say that. You literally are making sure I can keep doing this. Yeah. I actually enjoyed what I was doing for the most part, but it was the company I had issue with, really. Oh, same. Like, I didn't hate the type of work I was doing, per se. It was just the company. I didn't like the people, my coworkers were awful, my boss was a jerkhole. Typical. Fear of Code, thank you for the sub from you as well. Super appreciate your support. All the support tonight, I appreciate it. And my internet's still holding strong, so we're in good spirits. Excellent. But thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So thank you. I know this is gonna be random. Oh, there it goes. Take my Prime sub, please. I take my sub everywhere, but it always comes back. I know, they don't... Prime really needs to have an option to, set this to Mythic. To, allow auto-renew on whatever you call it, Prime subs. It's really annoying that you have to do it manually every month. They certainly don't make it easy. But thank you, though. I appreciate it. If you can get, by doing part-time hours, that can help. Yeah, I'm fortunate enough that I live with my family on a farm, so I'm not, like, the sole provider. But I still have to pay for all my own stuff. No one's gonna do that for me. You know. So it's frustrating, especially when I'm trying to pay off some debt, trying to save up for some things that I need in the future. And that seems to be the flavor of the year for everyone right now. If you're not being furloughed, fired, or laid off, you're just not having a great time. You're getting your hours reduced. I don't get it. This is supposed to be a good year. Let me back up here. Let's see. I breezed through college up to my master's, but dealing with people became so anxiety-inducing that I couldn't work. Now I take care of my mom, but man, I wish I could work. But it takes a stamina potion, i.e. edible, to get me to go through the grocery store without a full-blown panic attack. Totally understandable. And I'm very grateful I don't have that. I'm kind of the opposite, where if I deal with people in person too long, I get bitter and grumpy. I don't know why. I don't really have an explanation for it. I don't get anxious. I just get annoyed. I'm like, I don't want to be around you. Like, I need to go sit down. So I can relate a little, at least. Although, all depending on what you're going into. Yeah, that is true. Definitely depends. That. Oh, it's gonna play again, sorry. Oh no, you're fine. It's okay. The boss is being slow. Where's the door? Oh, I missed it. That's why. It's over here. I hope they do follower dungeons for War Within. Same. I hope they do. I really want to see follower dungeons be expanded to all normal dungeons across the expansions. Just have it be a standard and have it be usable for leveling during Chromie time. That'd be fantastic. Because if that's the case, I would happily incorporate that into my leveling guides, you know, if it proves fun. So that's gonna be nice. And I would really like them to see them increase it to Heroic and Mythic as well. They don't need to do Mythic Plus, but Mythic 0 I'd be fine with. Because the cool thing about the follower dungeons that I'm most excited for is it scales to allow 1 to 4 people. So you can bring your best friend and you can just go do a dungeon together instead of being like, well, I guess we gotta get 3 pugs because you and I want to play together. And that's gonna open things up for a lot of people. And I'm really hoping that it, you know, people really latch onto it. From what I've been seeing, people have really been liking it on the PTR. Anonymous Gifter, thank you so much for giving Dark Omen the sub. That's super sweet of you. And thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Okay, let me back up here. Let's see. Follower dungeons. It's gonna be nice. Yep. We're within 1025. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I'm just glad I found. Oh, where's it at? Chat's moving around. Where'd it go? My chat freaked out. There it is. I'm just glad I found a career goal. I'm only 20 years old, but in 2023, I was starting at the what I'm going to do with my life-ish, which is odd, because I'm like a newborn adult at this point. No, you're fine. If anything, I feel like you're early. I mean, I knew what I wanted to do at a very young age, but I ended up changing my mind when I did dip my toes into the field. I really wanted to go into game dev, but I learned real quick how it actually works. I'm like, let's not do that. So I tried engineering. I wanted to be a nuclear physicist. I did that for about 2 weeks before my brain melted. I love the sciences so much. Chemistry, geology, my soul. It's my favorite part of sci-fis. But alas, my attention, my brain can't handle it. Not that I'm not smart enough. It's just so intense. You gotta be married to that type of job. That didn't work out. I did law school for a month or 2 or however long it was. And I learned real quick I didn't like people. So kind of hard to be a federal international ambassador if you're going to not like people. So that didn't work out either. Anyway, at least you figured it out. I hope you stick with it. I hope you like it. So, alright, I am rambling. I am very rambling today. Let me back up. Let's see. Voice acting is something that really started to interest me. Still no shoulders? Dang it. but especially in 2023, and it's the first time I've ever been like, I want to do that, so that's telling. Well, that's good. Definitely chase that. You may unfortunately have that feeling come back more than once. Yeah, you will. You definitely will. Okay, dungeon. Let's switch it to heroic. Okay, here we go. I'm catching up with chat, I'm sorry. What is this saving for stuff? Where auto insurance just went up $40. Gas company said our bill was going to be like $86 more, both due to things costing more. Oh, I know. Prices are getting crazy. They really are. It's gross. I mean, even my dad's, what kind of licensing was it? He's a contractor. Some sort of license that he has to have. It went up by like $2,800. He has to like renew it every other year or something. That's insane. That much? Good heavens. So yeah, just my mom's been complaining about food and clothes going up. My brothers have been complaining about gas going up. Everything is going up. I'm like, please. I'm not making enough. I'm making less than I used to, and prices are more expensive. I'm like, please, stop. We gotta find a middle here. Please. No, well. Can you go to school for that, or not really necessary? I think you can, but I'm not sure if that's one of those fields that requires it. You probably can. From what I saw, it's good to have acting experience prior, naturally, but it's not a requisite. Yeah, there you go. Makes sense. I wish you luck. Yes. Yeah, thanks, Obama. I'm memeing. Obama's not even president anymore. Anymore. Oh, I know what you mean, though. It's funny. He's just got one of those names. It's fun to say. But yeah, that's the joy of being an adult, right? Money. Yay, money. But that's why I'm hoping to do good with streaming. Because shockingly, this past year has been fantabulous and probably been one of the most successful things I've ever actually done in terms of self-employment. Streaming. Because YouTube, I can just tell you right now, awful in terms of trying to use it as a career. You gotta sell your heart out to every sponsor and really get kind of clickbaity if you want to do any sort of hardcore money making with it. And even if you don't do that stuff and you still want to make it, you gotta really be on the up and up with the current stuff. Like Mr. GM is killing it, but he works himself like a dog to get that stuff done. New videos constantly, always the current content, eating it, just eating like king. And I don't have the patience for that anymore. I've been at this for 5 years. I'm getting a little tired. I'm not gonna stop, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just, you know. There you go. Yay money. Right? Exactly. But that be how it do. Alright. Gonna be on the TikToky. Well, that's the thing. You make a lot less with TikTok than you do with YouTube, and especially Twitch. You gotta have, what was it, 4 or 5 times the amount of views, because it's a mere fraction of the rate for payment. I looked it up once to see if it was going to be worth my time, and it was like, what, almost 1 million views was like $20 or something. It was gross. I don't remember if it was that low, but it was still something gross. I looked at it and quickly decided, not worth my time. Because you gotta do really clickbaity stuff. Mr. GM doesn't even make that much, only worth like 20k or so. See, I would kill to make 20k a year. I really would. If I could make that with between YouTube and Twitch, I would quit my other job. Yeah, I am not kidding. I really would. Gotta pick your battles in many domains. Yep, absolutely. Oh wow, I hate TikTok so much in general. It's not an easy platform to get on. You gotta really, like my type of content that I would want to do. I tried TikTok for a while, but it doesn't fit what I do. So, it's whatever. There we go. This GM is a literal man, myth, legend, guru, but the way he just throws out new content without stopping is insane. Yeah, it's too much for my taste. I mean, for about 4 years of my 5-year YouTube career, I didn't sleep on the weekends. Because, I had to make sure that my videos got out. I literally had to skip sleep to get that many videos out. When I was doing 4 videos a week. I did that for 3.5, almost 4 years. I can't do that anymore. That's why I dropped down to 2. And now 1. Did I do both Heroic and Mythic on this character? Oh, wrong one. Yes, I did. Okay. Next. But the problem is it's because of the type of content I do. I do guides that take hours, days, weeks to make. One 10-minute guide on a guide will take sometimes weeks. My leveling guides, months of every single day working. Those leveling guides are nothing to sneeze at. I put a lot of work into them. Uh-oh, black screen. There it goes. I need plate. There we go. You did? Yep, I did. And my health has suffered because of it. I was working my ass off to try to see if I could get YouTube to really take off. But unfortunately, my best YouTube year was 2020. And it's gone downhill since then. I'm like, alright. Yeah, YouTube is all about the off-the-cuff reactions to other people's content, or reactions to reactions. Which is funny, because I did reactions for a while. Nobody liked it. Those were some of my worst and most hated content. So, that was kind of funny. Yeah, any kind of creative project takes a bit longer than we usually think. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. Because every time I do a guide, because my rule is I don't make a guide on something I wouldn't do, and I don't make guides on something I don't fully understand. So I always do what the guide is before I do the guide. That's how I make the guide. You'd be shocked at how many people don't do that. But because of that, that takes time. Everything in the guide, I had to go test it. I had to go figure out how it works. I had to set it up into steps. I had to script it. I had to record all of it. Make sure it worked. That's why I'm super, super frustrated that one of my segments got corrupted for the Firelands Legendary staff. A whole 2 hours of it right in the middle. Because I was going to make a guide on that, and I can't go back and do that without spending another 9 weeks getting it again. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's kind of the dealio when you're making guides. Alright, let's set this to Mythic. I wrote a script that cuts clips from Twitch VoDs based on time codes and automatically removes dead air. Oh, nice. Fancy. That's impressive. What's so odd is that I feel like YouTube was really good if you were hardworking in 2012, 2015, even going so far as 2017. But then 18 and onwards, everything just went downhill. Yeah, it really kind of did. And like, that's the unfortunate thing, because even in 2020, all of my videos, and no, it wasn't because of the Brutosaur video. That one actually, while that did help a lot, that one wasn't monetized. I didn't make a penny off the Brutosaur video. But all of my videos that year, didn't matter what it was, my RP stuff, my transmog stuff, were 20k plus views. And then suddenly, something happened, and I was getting less than 1,000 views for my newer videos, despite doing what people wanted. And I've just not been able to recover. If I can hit like 5k, I'm like, yes! I made $1! It's kind of insane. Because that's the problem. You make pennies off of it if you don't sponsor. And I don't want to do sponsors. I don't want to sell product that I'm not going to use. Like, the only sponsors I could legitimately do would be World of Warcraft stuff. And even then, it'd have to be from Blizzard. So, you know. If you can't guide yourself, how will you guide others? Right, Septia? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, the social media content creation has changed so much, it's nuts. Yeah, it's gotten a little insane. OMG night stream, I almost missed it. Hello, Doc. Glad to have you here, and don't worry, we still have a whole other hour to go before we end stream here. We're kind of ranting about jobs and money. Real exciting topic, I know. But, you know, that's just where we're at the moment. But I'm testing out my evening hours to see if they'll be potentially okay for next week, because next week my hours are getting cut from work, and so I'll be able to stream hopefully more, theoretically. The internet in general, yeah, it really has. On Twitch, all you need to cultivate parasocial relationships with total strangers, yeah. Which, I don't mind as much. That's a heck, it's been, you have no idea. Going from hard work content creation on YouTube to streaming, night and day difference. It's been so much better. Even with Twitch's awful rates, it's just been so much better. Mentally, physically, health. Whoop, there they go. And all the AI stuff now. Jeez, it's a lot. Yeah, there's been a lot of that going on. It's definitely quite the interesting times that we're in at the moment. I'll have to see how this one pans out. Ironic that the Brutosaur video wasn't monetized when the mount is quite literally all about money. Yep, it's the video that got me monetized. I wasn't monetized because I had to have 4,000 watch hours, and I didn't have that because for the previous, because that one came out in early 2020, I think. I had a whole bunch of stuff on the channel from 2019 that's long since been removed, but nobody watched it. I would have 0 views on the vast majority of them, and a lot of that stuff I chopped up and remade into videos later. Ironically, the stuff that did really well in 2020. Repurposed it. But, yeah. So, that's what got me monetized. It got me the hours I needed, the watch time I needed, to be able to apply for that. So a lot of my early stuff was not monetized. And then I went to become a voice actor. Quite the tricky timing for my dream. Yeah, no kidding, that is true. That is a fair point. Well, my hope is that with all this crazy AI stuff, which is really unfortunate because, like, AI, if you really think about it, is really cool. But it's supposed to help us, not replace us. And that's kind of where the problem is. Too many people are trying to make it replace us instead of help. I got the shoulders! Yes! Aww! I don't have to do this anymore. Alright, still have another hour. Let's go do the raid. Oh wait, Elvin can take me out. Anyway, what I was gonna say is my hope is that once this kind of backfires, because you know it will. You know it will. The real artists of voice acting, like physical acting, physical art, digital art, are going to become kind of a luxury, I guess, not a commodity like it is now. They'll be rarer, and they'll become more valued, I think. We'll see a turnaround at some point. We're just in the low at this point, and we haven't started going uphill yet. It will. This is kind of how economy works. It'll go back up eventually. We're just not there yet. Might be a little while. We'll see. Also, yay, shoulders! Thank you! Yes! What am I doing awake at this time of night? It's only 8 for me. But hello, Alchemy. Glad to have you here. I don't usually go to bed till like between midnight and 1. So we got a while. I could have just, let me back up. I streamed some 14 every day this week so far and had a nice conversation with my one viewer the other day. Good! That's how you get your start. Because then that one viewer will probably go tell their friends. And then they'll be like, oh, let's go hang out with this person. They're really cool. you know. But hello, Alchemy. I am working. Well, yeah, that's why I'm on. It's because of the, my hours are changing. The normal stream timer is not going away. But I'm hopefully adding hours, so I'm testing evening stream before 10 o'clock. So 6:30 to 9 for me. To see if the internet holds up. See if it does, then I know my window. I think AI isn't going to be as person replacing it's being hyped up to be. I mean, that's what they're saying, but it's in the process right now. People are being laid off massively from places all over the place because they're being replaced with AI. It's already happening. I know a lot of people that used to work in the movie industry as actors, voice actors, writers, stuff like that, because that was one of the careers I was going into, so I made a lot of contacts. I could go into that if I want, but I really don't. I really don't. But anyway, they've been laid off because of that, and all their stuff is being replaced with AI. I'm just like, holy shit, that's so cruel. Now there's this whole SEP something act going on, SAG, SEP, I don't remember what it's called, the abbreviations for it. So it is happening, but hopefully it won't go too much further. To me, AI is being NFT reminiscent. Yeah, but the problem is NFTs don't affect as wide a genre as AI does. Which also was a shame on NFTs, because I feel like NFTs could have been such a cool thing. But with anything like that, it gets misused. Like cryptocurrency. Crypto could be a really cool thing. But what's it get used for? Not cool things. So frustrating. So frustrating. Yeah, it's late for you to be streaming. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep, indeed. I'm doing a late night test. Well, it's not that late, but late for you, I suppose. Evening for me. I guess, I don't know, I don't usually consider night until after 9, even though it's definitely dark outside. Anyway, moot point. Testing internet. Testing my new hours for secondary streaming to see if the internet is stable for it. Should be. It's my bit right now. Fine. Absolutely fine. Cool. Here we go. Even the term AI is an exaggeration. I'm a bit of an expert in the field. Things like stable diffusion and LMs have legitimate uses, but most of it is just hype to siphon money away from idiot investors. Well, there's definitely been a lot of idiot investors if that's the case. Because I know people that are actually already getting replaced by that sort of stuff. Like the whole, it's the voice acting AI thing that's going on right now is really the big one. People have already been laid off from it. Yeah, AI is fascinating, but Pandora's box hasn't been fully opened yet. Yeah. Here we go. I think if we ever reached a post-labor society, we would be more willing and free to focus on personal development. While I agree with you, Big Elo, the problem is you still gotta pay your bills. Because money won't make itself, especially with things getting more expensive. If I stopped doing all of my jobs, I would have no way to pay my bills, or my debts, or anything. So, that's kind of where the problem comes in. As ideal as that would be. Also, we just had a strike last year. The SAG-AFTRA was like, wee! That's it. That must be what I was seeing. Yeah. My friends tell me, but I don't know. I don't know half the stuff. Oh, I gotta click. Click. There we go. Facebook renamed itself to Meta, like where the metaverse is right now. I don't know, is the metaverse having a problem? I honestly don't really pay attention to a lot of it. You can't trust any human with anything. That is true. Probably should be streaming right now, but I'm trying to resist the urge to monetize every little thing I do and thus suck the joy out of it. Oh, understandable. Totally understandable. Most investors are idiots. I'm not surprised. There's so many TikToks stealing voice actors' voices for songs for the fun of it, but like, this is so immensely harmful, especially when many VAs have expressed their miscontentment towards it. Yeah, like, I like the idea of being able to use AIs to replace voices. Like, that in and of itself is really cool when used correctly. Like, the actor has to, in my opinion, give their consent. If they've paid off for it, like, yeah, use my voice, then it's great. Or, you know, if said actor gets sick and they're trying to film a movie, they can't, they physically lose their voice and they can't act. They can still get paid, but through the AI version of it. Or something. Like, that's how the type of stuff it should be used for. Not to completely put people out of jobs. It's a little weird. So I don't know. Hopefully it goes the way eventually, which it will, but you know, of it's being too exaggerated right now. People are too quick to fire all their people and replace them and realize it was a mistake. 'Cause let's be honest, you just can't replace a human when it comes to certain things. The arts are one of them. Yeah, that is a problem. Yeah, kind of need money to exist, unfortunately. Does the Shadehounds event take a while to spawn, usually in the Maw? Thought these events were up often. The events are up every 3 days, but it's not always the same one. They rotate. There's 4 different ones, so every, what would that be, 12 weeks? 3 times 4? So it's up every 2 months? No. Half that. 6 weeks. Because it's 3 days. I don't know, something like that. It's like 3.5 days, because it's the same time as the invasions from BFA. Every Tuesday and Friday evening, they reset. Whatever that pans out to. So that there's always an event, it's just not always the Shadehounds. Hi, first time able to catch your stream is 4 a.m. here. Dang, what are you doing up? Love your guides of letting go and having alts. Still learning to do that, but oof. Glad to have you, the Fin Mint. I love your name, that's adorable. How you doing? Happy 4 a.m.? My goodness. Yeah, it's only 8 p.m. for me here, 8:13. I'm catching the late night crew tonight. But welcome. Kick back, relax. We'll be streaming for another 47-ish minutes. Assuming the internet still holds as we get closer to 9. That's why I'm streaming tonight. Testing to see if these hours are gonna work out, not just for me, but for my internet. So I want to increase my stream time, but I can't go earlier, and I can't extend it later because of my job. So I gotta do something. Okay, hopefully I clicked all 4 of those. I believe post-labor would mean that all the profits gained by AI would be used by the government to fund things that we currently call bills. I don't know, I haven't thought about it too much. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're a little too early for that one, unfortunately. Would also like to say that while everyone has been getting laid off, wow, that too, laid off, I've been forced to work so much overtime the last year, including right now. Oh no! Oh, I feel that. I've had that in the past. Hopefully it's paid overtime. I've had jobs where they won't pay you even though it's literally illegal. I think you've hit it on the head. Laying people off, all their voice actors will be regretting it in a year. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, because I agree with you. I think it right now is exaggerated, it is hyped. But because of that, we're already seeing consequences and they're prematurely laying people off because of it. And suddenly in like 6 months, they're gonna have a real problem. So, we'll see. That's my opinion on the matter. I think because it's new, they're getting used to it. We'll see. I don't know, I just want to help people like a Jedi. Oh, you and me both, Biggie. I mean, that's partly why I started my channel to begin with. I just wanted to make sure people got good information about WoW stuff. I mean, I would love to make a career out of it too, but, you know. That's my main motivation. About 2 years ago, the place I was working at didn't allow any overtime. They would force you to go home, but still expect the same amount of work all the time. Yeah, I had that too. When I worked in an IMAX theater, they would do that. I'm like, well, I can't go home in the middle of the movie, but they won't pay me overtime. So it's like, what do you expect me to do here? Dude. I don't know, I've gotten bored with WoW. Understandable. I've gotten bored with Dragonflight specifically, but I still enjoy everything prior to it. I've got a lot I still want to work on. But it depends on what you do, too. I'm a big-time collector, so there's always something for me to do. But I play other games. Like, I've been working on going through Pokemon Blue, firing that up, that old beastie up, and BG3. I've been enjoying the heck out of that. Really enjoyable, so. Around the time this inflation started. Right. Right? What timing? Oh boy. I'm adjusting back to regular human time after a few days of 12.5 hour night shifts. Are you alive? Are you okay? Good heavens. Woo! Here we go. You have a profile set up for dynamic cam. It takes a while to set up perfectly manually. I just want to profile and alter it from there. I do, but I probably need to update it. If you give me just a second here. I haven't updated it in a couple patches. So let me actually update it and I can share it for you, with you. Let me find it. 1 second. Dynamic cam, profiles. Let's see, export. Right. Let's do this. Because dynamic cam is weird, and for some reason they removed the import-export feature in the current version, but not in the old version. I'll do you one better. Hold on a sec. I think I need to update it. It's retail. I'll just give you my files. It's easier. Oh, you'll have to join my Discord for it. But you can grab it from there. Since I don't feel like trying to roll back, export, roll forward to get the paste. Although if you want, yeah, that's gonna take some time. I'll update it later, but if you want, you can see if it still works. Here, in my UI, any of those videos, I have a link to my paste bin, and it's from a couple of patches ago, so it might still work. Dynamic cam hasn't been updated in a while, but it might still work. If that doesn't work, I can update my folders later. So, I do have one, but in the description of any video, I keep my profiles. Or on my Discord, I have a profile section too. Unrelated, but still makes me chuckle that just because they made Nathrius use a male Draenei model, they refused to let the man run once. Yeah, because they run so awful. I don't like the male Draenei run. It's too stiff and weird. If you're getting bored with WoW, may I suggest the critically acclaimed MMORG? Or come on, the meme. I would suggest Final Fantasy XIV, but I don't really like JRPGs. I played it for a while. Not quite my bag. I'd probably like it if it wasn't an MMO, if it was just the RPG. I like other Final Fantasies. Not really fond of the RPG version. But I'm also not super big into anime, so that's probably why. I like it. Just not as into it as you'd think I would be. I'm okay, just an underpaid, overworked nurse. Ah, you're a nurse! That explains it all. Yep. I may also recommend the add-on Action Cam Plus, ACP. It's like Dynamic Cam, but made for humans. Interesting, I hadn't heard of that one. I got Dynamic Cam back in Legion. And I've been just using the same thing since. Is it easier to export and stuff? Let me grab my phone and I'll write that one down. Look into it. Because I'll probably keep using mine, but if at the same time. Action Cam Plus. I like mine because it has situations. You can set it to different situations and it just automatically does its thing. Alright, dude. See if I can kill you before you leave. No! No! Come back! Heh! Dang it, killed Jaden. Why are you such a wench? It's fine, he doesn't do the purple balls on normal. I got immersion BTW quests, and that's all I need. Those are great ones, yep. Shout out to BTW Quest, game changer. It really is. I always listen to your streams at work, including right now, so thank you for the content. You're very welcome, Hannalus. I'm happy to, well, be here. Oh, you're very welcome. I was having a discussion with my brother, and I casually dropped that I am 700 episodes? Wow! Into One Piece, and he asked me if I was enjoying it. Do you need to ask at that point? Dang! I didn't know there was so many episodes. I only ever watched a few. It wasn't really my cup of tea. But I had a friend that was super into it. She's probably still watching it. I refer to your Mega Alt Guide video at least once a month trying to convince myself it's okay. But gosh, it's so difficult to just... it's just so difficult to rewire my brain from Maine, all your reps, because you hate it. Stop. Yes, Kill Jaden, I love you, but stop. My HMP. Oh, because my HMP is off. That's why. That's why I wasn't skipping cutscenes. Anyway. All your reps, but you hate to play it sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. I feel that. Nothing? Did I get nothing out of that? Ooh. What do I even still need? Let me leave this raid. Do you port me out? Or is it you? No, you're to the dungeon. You're the raid. Okay. I'm joking. Oh wait, let me back up. I missed what you said. Well, back in my day, anime was better. See, I wasn't into it in high school either. It was really popular when I was in high school, but I was the weird one that wasn't, like, super into it. I liked it. I watched it with friends. I just wasn't, like, obsessed, you know? What the? I need to turn that off. I don't know why TSM turned that on again. I'll clean this stuff out later. I need to get back on my main and see what I'm actually missing from this raid. What time is it? Oh, we still got time. Let's see. I just had a brain fart. I'm running into Nighthold and was just like, I'll jump off the building like Kraken does. And halfway through the fall, I'm like, I'm on Druid crap. Well, I mean, it still worked, right? You died and got out. Yeah, not a lot of help on that one. And you can't use gliders in raids anymore, which really sucks. So, I'm sorry. One Piece has over 1,000 episodes? Good heavens. I mean, more power to them. But damn. That's insane. Make what you will with that information. Yeah, no kidding. I thought that was a lot of books. Okay. What was that about? Did you hear that? The more work? Okay, let me look and see what I actually need from Tomb. Let's see what bosses I actually need. Because the reason I'm doing it is this one right here, Argus. Zone rewards. The Veiled Argonite. There it is. Comes off of the vendor. Relinquished Hood. Let's see. So, normal. That's world boss. Tomb of Sargeras, normal. Polish Fury. Okay, so that's world boss. What's this one? Cloak. Desolate Host. We need another world boss one. It's also for Brutalis because it's warrior piece. No, Death Knight piece. Kill Jaden, but warrior. Greaves. Oh, okay, I see. The non-tier version comes from Kill Jaden. And then Iron Ballast Sabatons. Mistress Zane. Okay, so we do need to do the whole raid because of Kill Jaden. I was just making sure I wasn't needlessly doing the whole raid on alts. There was Warrior and DK stuff, but Brutalis. I'll check Brutalis and stuff. That world boss is almost never up. Since I'm not working night right now, my goal is to catch up to current on One Piece, then binge on all elf animes. Frieren and Dungeon Meshi. Awesome. Well, sounds like a good plan. I hope you enjoy. Felix. If there's one anime I can recommend is the SK8. Is SK8 the Infinity? One season so far, 12 episodes. English dub is very good. Nice, nice. If I ever feel like some anime, I'll look it up. I joke that he can't just come up with a good ending for One Piece. Who knows? Maybe he can't. Why do all of my alts have all their add-ons on? I don't understand. I have profiles for a reason. SK8 pronounced. Oh, skate. Okay, that makes sense. I see it. I got you. Oh yeah, SpyX family is also top tier. Nice, nice. Didn't know I had a bunch of weeaboos in chat. No, I'm just kidding. Somebody out there just got offended. They're just like, oh, actually, it's a weeb. Oh, I'm sorry. Love all of you. Alright, let's see here. Okay, you need to go. I embrace the title. Exactly! You gotta embrace it. It's like being offended by being called a nerd when you're playing a video game. I mean, like, technically you are, so embrace it! Nothing wrong with being a nerd. You're just smart. There we go. Okay, raid, normal. Yeah, we're good. You're gonna make people clutch their pearls. Watch out. Yeah. Actually, Spy Family was one of the best animes I've seen recently. Oh, that's good to know. I like when things are really good. I mean, obviously, who doesn't, but, you know. I'm a geek, not a nerd, thank you very much. Good. Glad to hear it. Hey, geeks are good too. Geeks are good too. Being called a nerd, that totally didn't happen to me. Nope, glances at my literal username. Septia the nerd. See, every time I say nerd, I have to resist the urge to say it like Piccolo in DBZ Abridged. Nerd! That's what comes to mind. Who's the nerd now? But yeah, I can't actually do anime anymore, though. Understandable. I like anime. Don't think I don't. It's just like I don't have... It has to be like really to interest me for me to want to watch it. It means I can go wild over Graha Tia eating a taco in the Dawn Trail trailer. Awesome. That's always good, though. It's good to have something you go wild over, you know? Good to have something you're really into. Listen, the best way to overcome bullies who call you names is to own that name and be powerful with it. Exactly! Because it's not an insult. And then they're offended. I have so many friends that constantly try to get me to watch certain animes. I'm like, no, why don't you watch Lord of the Rings already then? Or something, but I don't keep asking you guys to do that. Oh, I feel that. Oh, that's funny. Whoop! Look out. You got one less pillar off. I have bonus loot in here. Well, we'll save that for the right bosses. So, I'm over here playing WoW and reading books alone. Oh, I get it. Nah, you're fine. I mean, you're technically playing WoW with me, just together but separately. Right? Parasocial? That's how that works, right? Man, my poor laptop does not want to load ads. It's struggling. to keep refreshing the page over there. Either that or Twitch is just having some issues, which is also possible. Also, bullies are jealous of you in some way if they bully you, just saying. Yeah, absolutely. I can confirm. I had my share of bullies, both IRL and online. Oh, same. Same. I had plenty of bullies as a kid. People used to pick on me all the time. Whoop. Click on the thing. For no reason, half the time. I didn't even really have a lot of friends as a kid in school. I just kind of kept to myself, and people still tried to bully me. I didn't get it. It never lasted very long, because the one person that actually tried to get aggressive and physical with me, I broke their nose. They stopped after that. And then became my best friend for about 6 years. So, can confirm. She told me she was jealous that I always had nice clothes. Which is weird, because I was literally in a hoodie most of the time. But I guess that's nice. But one of the other streamers I watched modded his Lethal Company so that one of the dangerous monsters is replaced by Goku. He's the only... So he's in this really intense situation and suddenly, hi, I'm Goku! That's awesome. Lethal Company... excuse me as I choke on my spit. Jeez, I'm getting old. Anyway. Lethal Company has been really fun to watch other people play. I've been watching various YouTubers and streamers play that one. It's pretty hilarious. I absolutely love it. It looks so fun. I don't know that I'd play it myself, but it's been really fun to watch. It's been a very good spectator game. But I'm a sucker for sci-fi stuff anyways, or like, I don't know what you'd call it. I just kind of mentally call it loot mongering, where the whole... Oh, nice. I didn't need those, but I got some alternate IDs at least. Anyway, where the whole point of the game is to go make currency, money of some sort, to meet a goal to do the thing. Like, and that's the whole premise of the game. For some reason, those are kind of fun. I don't know why, but they're fun to watch too. Anyway, true, yeah, the Discord has been lovely to be in. Yes, amen. Oh, finding Discords to be in have been, lately have been wonderful. Good. Well, that's a plot twist, right? I wish we were still friends, but she got kind of weird. And it wasn't the former friend that was abusive. That was a different person. But she got kind of, like, distant from me for some reason after high school. Which I'm really disappointed in, because I really liked her. We got along a lot. Oh well. That's how people be. Isn't Lethal Company actually scary? I can't tell. It can be. I think it's more of, like, spooky, intense, and frightening in certain situations. Like, it's kind of goofy, but you know, you'll be down a hallway trying to get like this engineering scrap laying around, and suddenly there's a monster coming at your face. And then you freak out and run away and try not to die. So, yes, scary, but you know what's gonna happen to a point. You know there's gonna be monsters there, and you don't really have good ways to defend yourself. Hey, I got the Sabatons! Did I need those? Yes, I did. Yes. Okay. I don't need to do... Well, I still have to do Sazine because I need to kill Jaden, but... Still, I got something, so that's good. That's good. Anyway, so yes, but no. I think it's more like thrilling. Thrilling scary, if that makes sense. I wouldn't want to play Lethal Company solo. Oh, absolutely not. Or with pickup groups. I need a crew to roll with. Yeah, same. If I was going to play it, I'd do it with, like, Canary and Silver, but neither of them are into games like that, unfortunately. I can't even get them to play Phasmo with me. I got Canary and Silver both to play Phasmo with me once, for, like, just a couple games, and I think they nearly died. And I was so sad, because Phasmophobia is hard to play alone. Because that's another one I liked. But that one's legitimately scary, though. But Lethal Company is kind of the same way. Kind of funny. See, I cut off good friends from my life the moment they started making racist jokes. I ain't messing with that energy. No ma'am, no Pam. Yep, agreed. Yeah, you really gotta have friends that you agree with on things, because... Like, it's fine to agree to disagree on things, but it can't be on things that are, like, vital. Like, racism is definitely a big one. Because then it gets awkward at certain points. Racism, sexism, you know, all the politics, all that kind of stuff. Religion, sometimes, can be a little frustrating. if they harp on you about it or something. So yeah, I get it. I get it. But if it's little things like we don't like she doesn't like peanut butter but I love it, then pff, whatever. So I get it. Grats, thank you. Yas. Fingers crossed I get let's see, Desolate Host and Kill Jaden were the other two. I wouldn't normally be mog farming right now, but I'm trying to get stuff off of my what's it called? I call it open world, but it's the here I have this on. Outdoor zone. I'm trying to get stuff off the outdoor zone list. And Argus in the zone rewards section for currency, because you can use your pristine or your veiled Argonite rather from Argus to buy catch-up gear, and that catch-up gear includes Mog from the raid, so it's still in my list. So I'm getting those specific pieces that show up from Tomb Trial, which I already got Trial, Cathedral, which I'm now done with, so I can get it off the list. And like hardcore Mog farming I'll worry about later. Politics, not even once. Right? It's tricky too because, like, I want to trust heterosexual men enough to be friends with them, but I've also had many experiences where heteros were not particularly kind to either me or someone else. Track record isn't positive, let's say that. Yeah, like, that's always the problem. Is like, I don't care what you think, believe, or feel, but don't, like, harp on me about it if we don't agree. I'm fine with disagreeing if you're not going to make a problem out of it, you know? I don't know. It's why I have that rule. We don't... Like, this is fine, for the record, but we don't, you know, bring it up or have active discussions about those politics things in this stream, because no one's gonna agree on stuff. It's gonna become a fight fest real quick, and nobody wants that. And it's the same way with friends, because that's how I'm looking at you. You guys are my stream friends. I'm enjoying having you here, chatting with me, and that's how I want to keep it. Keep it civil, you know? See, Desolate Host is one I need. I need the Cloak, that's why. Cloak, maybe? No. Okay. Rip. No Cloak. But if we can get the thingy we need off of Kill Jaden, we don't have to do the whole raid. No shade to heteros, obviously. I just sensed a pattern. Oh no, I get it. I totally get it. Say, as a heterosexual man, I have the exact same problem. Yep. Understandable. Oh, that's so frustrating too. It's like, come on, just be adults about it, please. I have very few IRL friends, but they've been ride or die for me. But one who was my sister in all ways, but blood has been my friend for 34 years, wow, this year. The other has been my bestie for 22, dang. I wish I could say that about my previous besties. My toxic friend, my friend who ended up getting really toxic, we were super close, thick as thieves for 13 years. We even lived together for 7 of those. But she got caught up in drugs and things went south and I couldn't get her out of it, and that was that. She stole half my stuff, ran off with her druggy boyfriend, and I haven't heard from her since. So, I mean, there was a lot of other things that happened. So did I need anything from her? No. I'll save that for Kill Jaden. But you know, that's kind of the unfortunate thing. So congratulations that you've been able to keep besties for that long. I am jealous. And I hope that I can say that in the future with Canary and Silver, because I absolutely adore both of them. I know neither of them are here right now, but still. It's too late for both of them. Canaries and Silver are probably both sweeping. There's def a pattern, yeah. What's the new Mog thing going on in retail, and what's your thoughts on it? Mog thing. You're probably talking about in War Within, they're going to allow you to learn other armor types, if that's what you're referring to. And my thoughts on it is I hope they don't screw it up. That's my thoughts. The new system? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's coming in supposedly 11.0 with War Within, the next expansion. And we're supposed to be able to learn other armor types on any character. However, originally it wasn't going to include class tier. They were going to keep that separate, which in my opinion means it changes nothing. The only example they gave was a raid, which means it likely won't apply to open world stuff, and they've said nothing about weapons. So, my opinion is that if they don't allow us to learn class tier, like if it's only current that they don't allow us to learn, fine. But at least for legacy stuff, class tier and weapons, then nothing changes. I still have to do all the content and all my different classes. I still have to do all the raids on specific characters. It changes nothing if it's only the off tier and tier list stuff, you know? So, that's my opinion. It's going to be a good thing if they actually do what they are kind of promising. So, fingers crossed. Are Silver and Canary's besties with each other? Not really. It's more of those, like, they know each other, they're definitely friends, but I'm the one that hangs out with either of them at any given time. Because Silver was gone for 3 years due to IRL family stuff, and in that time, I made friends with Canary. And her and I became besties, and then Silver came back, cleared up a lot of IRL stuff, and we were able to be, not that we ever stopped being friends, but she was around again, and just stayed friends with Canary, so I actually have 2 besties. They definitely get along very well. I just wouldn't say they're besties. Maybe they are. I don't know. I don't know if they talk to each other. We rarely hang out simultaneously, all 3 of us, because they both have completely different schedules. There are so many times I won't play class because I have no mogs for it. But if you don't play it, you won't get mogs for it. That's a catch-22 on that one. Nothing like Blizzard unrestricting equality of life options, but putting another thin layer of restrictions above it all. Right? That's why I'm skeptical. Because Blizzard is very good at doing this. They'll come up with a fantastic new quality of life system, and then put some weird rule on it that kinda undermines the whole thing. So, you know. Silver was gone for 3 years into another dimension fighting demons. Pretty much. She had a lot of not good family and living situation stuff going on. I won't get into it because that's not my story to tell, but yeah. A lot of not stuff going on, good stuff going on. So yeah, it was kind of like fighting demons. Might as well have been. I think I've just grown apart from a lot of people, so luckily we're still friendly, but I would hardly call them besties anymore, but I don't know. Oh yeah, totally understandable. I wish all the friends I used to have, we just grew apart. Almost all of my friendships ended in something explosive, unfortunately. So, you know. I feel closer to my sister than any of my friends nowadays, and I enjoy that at least. Hey, sometimes your siblings can also be your besties, so there's nothing wrong with that. If you loot, you get the mug, just make it that simple. Exactly. Oh yeah, that is like fighting your demons. Yeah, it might as well have been, knowing her situation like I do. It basically was. Alright, Kill Jaden. Give me the piece I need, whatever it was. I think it was pants or something. Oh, my bonus thing freaked out. Oh, I got the pants! Yes! Good, I don't need the bonus roll, I can save it. Yes. I think that means I don't need to do Kill Jaden anymore. And I only need... I'll check on him. I'll get back on my main and check. Man, did this character get both those pieces? The boots and the pants? Yeah, I did. Wow. Nice. I'll get back on my main. Let me vendor all my stuff. I'll get back on my main and check again. I think it might just be the cloak now. And then a couple things from Brutalis. But Brutalis is never freaking up. Brutalis is the big Fell Lord looking boss that's out here sometimes. And I think it corresponds with the construction stuff over at Deliverance Point. I don't remember which one is the one that summons the bosses, but... Or maybe it doesn't. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Anyway. Wow, good night. Yes, pants! I know, right? At this point, if you're going to backstab me, I won't even be mad, but I will be damned if I'm going to be the mender of that relationship. Right. I feel that. I am definitely one of those people that I'm always totally fine with mending a relationship, but like you just said, if I'm not the one that caused the problem, I don't want to be the one to try to fix it. It doesn't work out if that's the case. So. Hey, getting that mog tonight. We love pants. Absolutely. Yay, mog. I'm absolutely not wasting energy with anyone who doesn't deserve it. Selfishness like that is a great thing. Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Unfortunately, when I was younger too, in my 20s, I was also a lot easier to take advantage of. Kind of my problem is I'm too giving. And I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, it's a curse. Because I'm too giving and I'm too trusting. I like to see the best in people, and people will take advantage of me for that. So I have to be careful. It's frustrating. Because when I see someone in need, I just want to give them everything. Try to make it better for them, but sometimes that's not a good idea. Okay, let's see. So, Argus, zone rewards. Darkenite. No, don't do that. I have to click on this one and then open that one. Why is it tiny? Why is the mini list so tiny? That's okay. Let's see, helmet. Polished Fell Fury helmet. So the off-tier version is Brutalis. Otherwise, it's warrior only. Okay. So I can't do that one right now. I need the cloak for paladins from... That one was Desolate Host. And then we need two things. Gloves for DK. But the off-tier... Whoops. The off-tier comes from Brutalis. Okay, that was the other thing. Two things from Brutalis. Shatter Gauntlets, Tomb of Sargeras, Fallen Avatar. I still do need to do all the rest because I need gloves from Avatar. Okay, but I don't have to do Kill Jaden anymore. Well. Alright. This is why I check. Back out. Next. Time is it? We still got some time. And stream seems to be fine. Let me check my bitrate consistency. It's dancing around a little. Yeah. But that's okay. Definitely won't go past 9 o'clock. Because I know for a fact, after that it starts getting a little dicey. Let's see. Did I only have the 2 extra paladins? I need paladins specifically. Let me grab another count. I think I still have... Yeah, I still have those active. Whoops, not that one. 6. That one. Alright, let me get a new count up here. 60s should be perfectly fine. Okay. Yep, I got 3 more paladins on this one. Perfect. Oh, let me hear. Yeah, I think that prob does happen a lot around that age for me too. Prob just growing up, I guess. Same. I really wish it didn't because, I mean, it really hurt me. I was working full-time jobs. I could have been a lot more well off. I could have had my own house by this point. Not that I would. I like living with my family. So we're all very close. But, you know. I was making a lot of money when I was working my marketing job. I had a full-time marketing job. I had a secondary secretarial job at the time. I was doing really well in my 20s financially, but I was also paying for all of the friend who was living with me bills. She lived with me rent-free, paid for her bills. I was paying for her college. I helped her buy a car. And then she took all my money, got hooked on drugs, spat in my face, called me a horrible friend, and left. There's the cliff notes. So, you know. It kind of sucks. Because I wasted a lot of money. It's one of those things where I should have saw the red flags coming, but I didn't. Because I wanted to believe I could help her, type of thing. Sometimes you can't help people, and you have to be real about that. This is why I want to be kind over nice. Kindness is me choosing to be a positive energy around someone in my mind. Well, just being nice is simply me feeling like I have to be nice, if that makes sense. I don't want to walk on eggshells, pretty much. No, yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. Had a friend like that in my 20s. Yep, it was in my 20s, too. I was 20... How old was I? 4? When she peaced out? I don't remember now. Early mid-20s, sometime. Normal? Okay. Set 25 just for good measure. I'm just beginning my 20s. Well, be wary of friends who want to use you. That's the lesson here. If you're in your 20s, don't be dumb. Don't be over-giving. 'Cause sometimes it'll come from where you least expect it. Which is really... I'm just Chat's grandpa. Aw, Grandpa Dark Omen. I'll take it. I like to think I got myself somewhat figured out, and I know my boundaries, but hey, I'm probably gonna have one moment in my 20s that I won't be prepared for. Yeah, that's the case, too. Like, anytime something happens like that, you're never prepared for it. You think you are, but it just kind of blindsides you from somewhere you wouldn't expect it. And you're like, okay. You know? I had a friend like that before my 20s. I had one before my 20s, too. I had 3 besties over the course of my life before Silver and Canary. The first one sexually assaulted me. The second... No, that was the second one. No, that was the first one. Yeah, because that was when I was in my teens. The second one was the one... She didn't really cause me any problems. She just kind of disappeared. Kind of ghosted. Which made me sad. I wish her and I were still friends. I didn't have any problems with her. She just kind of disappeared. And then the third one is the one I rag on a lot. So it just... Yeah. I've had an interesting life with friends, man. I had swore off friends. I would never have any more until I met Silver. She begged me, and I was like, fine, but if I don't like you, we're not gonna be friends. I loved her, because she's fantastic. So, and then that made me feel bad for not giving her a chance, initially. You know. Ow, these guys kinda hurt. I'll have to keep an eye on that, because I'm 60. Like, this is fine. I can do this, but... Ow. Anyway. You can only be prepared for stuff you actively go through. Yeah, that's for sure. This name got made in '96 when I was in high school and played Quake Deathmatch. Oh, you're aging yourself now. That's funny. I'm so sorry, Kraken. Oh, no, it's alright. It's one of those things. I was too naive. Because I only tend to see the best in people. And I just don't assume the worst. And, so. You don't have to give condolences. It's all good. I get it. You know? So, it's fine. But, regardless, it's just one of those things. I've never had good luck until I met Silver and Canary. I'm drawing the line there with besties. I've got 2 besties, and I've got a bunch of fantastic people here with me in chat, and we're just gonna keep it that way. You know? We're good. I have maybe 10 friends total. Hey, that's good though. Sometimes it's better to have just a few close friends than a whole bunch of friends that you know very little about. But yeah, I've had some interesting history. Also, thank you to Anonymous for gifting me a sub. I really appreciate it. Yes, whoever that was, thank you for that. It was very sweet of you. Ow. You guys don't really hurt, but ow. Wah. My ex-guild was a major red flag for so many years. I only realized that after leaving. Same thing with my ex. Yeah, I feel that. I've been in a lot of not great guilds. That's why I don't do guilds anymore. Ah, die already, come on. Did my DPS completely stop? Oh, it's still going. There. Well, this will take a little longer on a 60, but it's still doable. Most of them I work will. Oh, you work with? Nice. Ex-lover was no bueno. Oh no. See, I've never had an official, like, lover or boyfriend or girlfriend. I've never dated. Never wanted to. So, I'm probably one of those people that will be single for the rest of my life, but that's fine. I'm okay with it, trust me. I have my hamster, I have my puppers, I'm happy. My two besties who I can dote on, I'm good. And both of them have lovers, so I know I won't have any problems with them. One's married and one has a boyfriend she's hopefully gonna get married with, cough. Because they're adorable. And he's very good for her. They weren't necessarily abusive per se, but they had likings I didn't agree with. Hopefully I don't need to say more. Yeah, no, don't say more. We don't want to get too much into it. I've already exposed a little too much. I'm sure more than people are comfortable with myself, so, you know. That be how it do sometimes, I guess. There we go. Clip that and send it to her. No, don't! She might get mad at me. I found out that I was a boyfriend in middle school when I was in senior high. What? Really? Uh-oh. Hey, sometimes we all need a little bit of soul cleansing and somewhat. True that. True that. Look at my phone here. Right on the money. Little bit of lag. Word. True that. Okay. Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, we're running right up to the clock here. This will be the last raid. Last run of the night, because it is now 9 o'clock. And internet may start becoming unstable. We'll see. So if I lose any of you, or if I lose stream, I apologize, and we'll end it there if I haven't like properly did an outro, just so y'all are aware. Because that's what the purpose of tonight was the test, to see if it's gonna function. Yeah, I'm getting a bit more frequent buffers. Yep. I got hit with a couple lag spikes. Same. Okay. That's what I wanted to test. Maybe we'll do like 8:30 to be safe. So maybe we'll do like a 2-hour stream in the evenings instead of 2.5. And I'll see if I can increase my earlier one to 3 hours. I wanted to do a minimum of 5 hours a day. I just can't do them together because of my schedule. It's midnight here. I will try to do as much late night streams as I can, but I get eepy sometimes. Also, like to late night raid. Oh, you're totally fine. You don't have to be here all the time. It's okay, I get it. I appreciate it, though. I call soul cleansing coffee. Yes! I would love some soul cleansing coffee. That's the thing, too. If someone was living your life in a less than desirable way, that means you dodged a bullet. Oh, absolutely. Or, well, I didn't dodge a bullet necessarily, but the bullets definitely hit me. It was more like I got shot on the way out. If that makes sense. When I think of coffee cleansing parts of me, the soul's not usually one of them. You're not wrong. Doing this on a 60 kind of sucks. It's not hard, it just takes longer than I'd like. Come on. Here we go. bullet didn't kill you, though. Now you get reinforced skin. True. And some wicked scars to go along with it. That's for sure. Alright. So we'll finish this raid and then call it good for the night, and hopefully stream doesn't croak, but we're getting a little bit of buffering and some lags. Because it's, as I suspected, after 9 it starts getting a little iffy. Like, I can play just fine, it's just the streaming part. You know, upload, because it needs a good, egregious amount to actually look remotely nice. Coffee cleanses everything. True that. True that. Thank you all for being here, though. Not ending just yet, but I appreciate all of you for popping into my late night stream and unintentionally getting deep. I didn't mean to get on deep topics, but that's just where the chat took us tonight. We're testing the waters here, and I'm just talking about the Water Naga raid. We are indeed. Fitting, though. Well, I don't need to Google Jaden. That's his name. Gil Jaden now. It's his fishy version. Coffee quiets everything, too. True. That, or makes it louder. Coffee's my happy juice. It doesn't necessarily wake me up, but it does make me more talkative. And more positive. It activates the good juices in my brain. Hey, like I said, sometimes we need those talks, even if they take us by surprise. Not saying it'll happen every stream from now on, but when it's needed, it's needed. True. Apparently that was weighing on me. I don't know. Still does from time to time. I'm very much that person that, like, my regrets linger on me, and it's very difficult to get around them. So it comes out sometimes, even if I don't mean it to. I was surprised you were streaming tonight, but I enjoy the company while I grind profession knowledge. I enjoy your company as well, Talon. Glad to have you here. And yeah, it's I want to increase my stream hours next week. And I wanted to stream a little early before the patch and also the drop. Because there's a drop and the patch next week, and I didn't realize that my drop in hours from my IRL job. Not that this isn't IRL, but you know what I mean when I say that. My hours get reduced next week by a lot. I'll be only working 2 hours a day, so that's why I can increase my stream hours. It just happens to coincide with patch and a new drop, Twitch drop, which is when I get really big numbers usually because people are here for the drop. So I want to make sure I can actually stream properly if that's the case. Big mood, hard to get over certain things. It is, and it's one of those, like, I don't want to completely dismiss it, but I don't want to keep dragging it back up either. Like, it was almost a decade ago at this point. Well, 3/4 of a decade. But I don't want to, like, get over it, because that feels like it justifies or devalues or, I don't know. I can't really be okay with it either, because none of it was okay. And I'm never gonna get compensated for anything that I lost. I mean, stole money, stole a lot of my belongings, half my movie collection, a lot of my books. One of those just came home and half my shit was gone type of thing. Stole all my WoW TCG cards. I was glad I used them all already. You know, like the mount ones and stuff. Stuff like that. A lot of theft. Still owed me $30,000 for a car. That didn't happen. I'll never get that back. I'm in the hole for that still, as we speak. So, you know. And I just hate that about myself, though. I can't seem to, like, stop regretting, you know? WoW TCG got me when I was taking a drink. All I looked down and saw WoW TCG, unforgivable. Come on. In my field, the meaning no coffee equals no worky. Accurate. I think that is a kind of accurate for any job, I feel like. Oh, makes me so happy. Ah, same, Biggie Low. Same. Coffee and WoW. I would say only 2 hours is good, but coin. Yeah, same. If I didn't need the money, I wouldn't have the job at all. But I'm trying to dig myself out of a debt hole, and it's just not working. I'm like, please stop, please. Gotta find that middle. Yep, I do. Cars, whatever, but the cards? Oh, gosh. There's a whole bunch, so I used to collect them back when they were current, you know, back when the cards were still being made. Besides the few TCG mounts that did come out that I didn't have, I had a lot of the TCG mounts. Dang it, no cloak. Gosh darn it. That cloak is stubborn. But, yeah. I work IT, so no caffeine equals grumpy person. Oh, I get it. I absolutely understand. Absolutely understand. Down we go. Okay, so I need Avatar, but I don't need Kill Jaden, at least. Not that he's hard, but, you know. It reminds me when my partner was living in this apartment with people, and one of them got into trouble, and so police raided the place and messed up a lot of my partner's MTG cards. Aww. That's a bummer. I mean, I understand why the police did it, but still. Bummer. That's not cool. Not cool of the people that got y'all in trouble either. That's not cool. Oh wait, I just remembered that I had a friend back in the 90s that stole my MTG cards. Oh no! Oh man! What's with people and cards, man? Even when I was a kid and I collected Pokemon cards, which are still a thing, shockingly. I have them back when they weren't cool. Anyway, I had friends that would steal cards from me. I don't understand. What is it about cards that drive people to that? Like, dude, it's just cards. What got me into playing WoW? Oh boy, funny story. That toxic friend we've been talking about that stole all my stuff. Well, she was pretty toxic at the time. I just hadn't realized it, but she convinced me to play WoW with her. Told me that if I started playing, because I already liked the Warcraft franchise. I loved Warcraft 2 and 3. I have the battle chests for them still. I read the books. I loved them. Loved WoW, Warcraft stuff. But she convinced me to play WoW, even though I didn't really like MMOs, back in MoP. I tried it off and on before that, but I don't like MMOs, so I didn't stick around. However, when I did finally play, she didn't play with me at all. And got into a raid. She got me raiding with her. But I got kicked out like immediately because I was in greens. I didn't know what I was doing. And she didn't side with me either. She made fun of me. I don't understand. She knew I knew nothing about the game either. It really sucked. My intro to WoW was not great. In fact, if you would like to hear the whole origin story, I actually do have a video on it. Do I have a link to that? I might. I don't think so. No, I don't. But on my YouTube channel, it's like my origin story, I think. It's like an hour or something long. If you want to hear about my entire origin in WoW, I have a whole story because it's quite flavorful, shall we say. It was not a good start for me. The point being, I stayed out of spite. Initially. I hated raiding. I got really good at it, though, just to prove that I was good. We got into a mythic guild, and I was the better healer. She hated me for it. And I would make fun of her. It became fun to make fun of her. That's the only time we played together, quote unquote, was when we raided. But so there you go. Didn't expect to unfold an onion, did you? That's just kind of me in a nutshell. You ask something, so how did you get into this? Or what are your thoughts on this? Or what about this? I'd be like, boy, let me tell you a story. Sit down. Let me tell you what. Yeah. But anyways. Oh, I would have words with the people involved. Oh, right, same. I feel you on the debt. I owe my sister money for my vacation room. Landlord needs rent, and I owe $15,000 on the car. Yep. All my debt, though, stings because the debt I'm still dealing with was a car that isn't mine, and bills that weren't mine, and drugs from the money she stole that I didn't use. I mean, if I wanted to pay for a lawyer, I could take her to court over it. Oh, and college. Paying for half of a degree she never finished. Because she wanted to go to college to be a hairdresser. So, she didn't finish that either. Yep. This guy, are you ready yet? Oh, he is. He's just waiting for me. Whoopsie. I'll check it out. Well, I hope you enjoy. I mean, not enjoy as in, like, it's not a great tale, I'll put it that way. It's this big stinky onion wrapped in a diaper. But I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. It's something to look back and laugh on now. You know, I'm starting to think this friend wasn't that good. Theft and gaslighting aside, obviously. Even the small things are bad. Yeah, well, that was the thing. Like, she wasn't like that for many, many years. We were close for 13 years. She wasn't that bad. It was in the last, like, 3 or 4. This toxicity started creeping in, and I didn't really notice it. I didn't realize it. 'Cause I was also very insecure at the time, too, because of a lot of stuff that had happened prior with other friends. So, you know, it's just kind of how it was. You check out the War to Horde custom campaign that some fans made for War 3 or Forge. I have not. I'm not really super into it. I don't know that I'll play. I mean, I'll look into it, but I don't know. I don't know that I'd play Warcraft 2 or 3 again, to be honest. I loved him at the time, but, you know. She got bit by a radioactive squid. I did! Spite is a powerful drive, absolutely. Kraken, you have layers, and I am loving it. Well, thank you, Talon. Oh, shoot. Wait, hold on. Oh, no. I wasn't paying attention. I'm only 60. Oh, no! I better pick up the DPS. Hold on. Or this guy is going to be a problem. I forgot he gets rid of the floor if you don't kill him fast enough. Hold on, hold on. Emergency mode. Actually DPS here. Rut-row, rut-row. Yeah, I got him. I got him. Uh-oh. No, no, you're dead. You're dead. Died. Lay down. Take it. Eat it. Thank you. And no gloves. All that and no gloves. Nah, it's okay. Anyway. Dang, I guess I can't sell a Morgeth on my mage. That's a bummer. Go ahead and vend her stuff. Man, my story is kind of sad but good. I lost my dad in 06 and started playing WoW to get my mind off of it. It helped, but now still playing it and still sad time to time. Totally understandable. WoW is definitely a good escape for a lot of things. Escape from reality. Because it's a reality we can at least understand. So, I get it. Alrighty. Get her out of here. Yo, Kraken After Dark. Hello, Jizzling Rose. I'm doing great. Ironically, I'm just about to end it. Coming in right at the end, but that's okay. I'm doing great, though. Was testing stream for internet stability, and 9 o'clock is definitely the absolute cutoff. So I think I'll be adjusting to like 8:30 or something. But... Ooh, mail? Bunch of mail. Oh, Sandstone stuff. Right, because I used this character earlier. Right. Okay. Oh yeah, I get that. Well, it helps a lot. It does. It really does. Alright, well, we're at the end of stream. Thank you everyone for being here. Apologies if some of you didn't like the topics tonight. I didn't mean for it to get a little deep, but you know, sometimes that's how it goes. But tonight was a test to see if I could get what the boundaries are for my internet. And as soon as it hit 9 o'clock, what did I say, man? It started getting a little unstable. We had some lag and buffering issues. But now I know. Because my hours change next week. I'll have a schedule soon. Depending on my test and depending on if the hour change does go through, which I think it will. It's already on the schedule. And so I'll be back next Monday. I'm not going to stream on Saturday, Sunday yet. but that will be determined next week. Please forgive me, but I have sinned. Oh, you're fine. I made a second account, leveling 60 more tunes. Dang. Congrats, Drizzling Rose. That's awesome. And scene. Yes. Thanks for a second stream. Good night, all. Thank you, everyone. I'll be back next week with a new schedule, hopefully longer hours. You'll have a fantastic evening. Love you all. And good night. Bye-bye.